They thought his silence was weakness, until it became the loudest weapon they'd ever hear. Tyler Quinn had always known how to disappear. At Lincoln Ridge High, that skill was a survival tactic. Being invisible was safer. If they couldn't see you, they couldn't hit you. If they didn't hear you, they couldn't twist your words into punchlines. It started in freshman year. The moment Tyler walked through the school gates, too quiet, too skinny, too smart, he was marked. High school was a food chain, and Tyler hovered somewhere below algae. He didn't dress like the others. Didn't talk about parties or touchdowns. He liked books, coding, late-night sky photos. Easy prey. They laughed when he dropped his books. Mocked his stutter the one time he tried to answer a question. Called him mute because he never joined in. The teachers didn't notice, or didn't care. But Tyler noticed everything. He saw who laughed the loudest, who started the chants, who stood back and watched. And at the center of it all stood Nolan Chase. Nolan was golden. Captain of the football team. Son of a high-profile lawyer. Smile like a toothpaste ad. To the adults, he was a dream. To the students, he was law. His words were commands, and his humor came at a cost. If Nolan didn't like you, no one did. Tyler had tried once to stand up. Sophomore year, he told a teacher, quietly, after class. The next day, someone poured milk in his locker. Then came the fake Instagram page. Then the doctored screenshots. The isolation. Tyler didn't tell anyone again. But he didn't forget. Home wasn't much better. His mother worked long shifts at the diner, always tired. His father had left before middle school, gone in a storm of slammed doors and shouted names. Tyler didn't ask why. He learned early that asking brought answers he didn't want. So he stayed quiet. Until junior year. It started with a girl named Riley Tran. Riley had been Nolan's target once. She'd transferred away after a cruel prank involving her private diary and a school-wide email. But she came back, months later, quieter, sharper. Tyler noticed she flinched when Nolan passed. One day in the library, Riley sat across from him. She didn't say anything, just passed him a note. You remember everything, don't you? He nodded. Another note. You still have that video of him slapping Diego behind the gym? He did. He had everything. That was the day the ghost circle began. It wasn't a club. It wasn't a gang. It was a shared silence between survivors. Tyler, Riley, Diego, who had dropped out and gotten a job at a gas station. Mia, whose locker had once been spray-painted with slurs. Ethan, who had once broken his wrist after being shoved down the stairs. 10 of them. 10 stories. 10 files. 10 reasons. Tyler set up an encrypted drive. He gathered videos, texts, testimonies. He worked nights, editing, cross-referencing, labeling. He became a machine, not for revenge, for justice. But justice didn't listen. They tried the school board, the principal, the county office. Nolan's family always found a way to spin it. Boys will be boys. Misunderstood. No solid evidence. So Tyler pivoted. Prom. It was Nolan's masterpiece. He was on the committee, emceeing the whole thing. Crowning himself king in all but name. The ghost circle had one goal, public exposure. Riley rewired the school's projector. Diego handled audio. Mia was bait. Nolan had always had a weakness for compliments. She lured him behind the stage, flirting, laughing, mic hidden under her necklace. And Tyler? Tyler was in the AV booth, hand trembling over the play button. 8:47 p.m. Nolan stood on stage, giving a smug speech about school spirit. 8:49 p.m. The lights dimmed. The screen behind him flickered. Then, laughter, but not the good kind. The screen played a montage, Nolan pushing Diego. Nolan mocking Riley's voice. Nolan screaming at a janitor. Nolan laughing about how he paid someone to take his SATs. Then Mia's live audio. So you don't regret any of it? Nolan's voice, cocky. Regret what? Nerds don't matter. They're practice. You think any of them will matter in 5 years? Gasps. Teachers ran to the stage. Tyler hit one more button. A final message appeared on screen. He thought silence was weakness. He was wrong. Then it went black. Fallout came fast. The video went viral overnight. Tyler's identity leaked within hours. Nolan's father tried to sue, but with public pressure and growing witness statements, it crumbled. Nolan was expelled. Colleges withdrew offers. Tyler? Tyler was offered a journalism scholarship. But he didn't take it. Instead, he started a nonprofit. A digital platform for anonymous student reporting. He called it Echo Point. Because some silences deserved to echo. Senior year, on the first day of school, a freshman bumped into Tyler and whispered, "I saw the video. You're the reason I came here." Tyler just smiled. And for once, he wasn't silent. He said, "Welcome."